We're here to do a monologue, and the monologue is called Separation Anxiety by Judy Bennet.
Ruby! Honey! I don't want to hear you talk like this. Listen, I don't want to sound unsympathetic, but this is utter nonsense. You've got a good head on your shoulders and lots of guts. After all, you were the one who wanted to get out of this dying marriage, didn't you? And you've got the same spirit and ambition that drives your father and me. You're going to go out there and be great. You've already been through the tough times. They're over now. The good times are just beginning, starting with tomorrow. Now, tomorrow, you're going to walk into your lawyer's office with your head held high and proud, and everyone in the room is going to become unnerved. Why? Because everyone is going to be expecting you to be weepy and emotional, but you'll throw them for a loop by being in control, and you'll wrap up this chapter of your life with a grand finale. Hey, you remember my last night? Well, I was back at Radio City Music Hall for the 50th anniversary show. What a reunion! Well, I was back there with all the old girls again, and we had a grand time rehearsing and reminiscing. So there we were on opening night with all these famous people in the audience. And you know, old Pearl and her damn vanity. Well, I was just getting ready to go out on stage, and I realized I was wearing my glasses. Now, there was no way I was going to make my big return to showbiz with my ugly bifocals and the blue plastic frame, so I took them off and I tossed them in the dressing room. And you want to know what happened? Jesus. Well, the orchestra began playing, and I go out on stage with the girls dancing and smiling brightly, and I was so overwhelmed by the cheers of the audience that I lost my bearings, missed a step, and went tumbling into the orchestra pit, fell into the woodwinds and got a piccolo up my ass. Well, it seems awful, but honey, what a way to go. I mean, I went out with a bang, not with a whimper. I died in the midst of doing the one thing that made me happy and fulfilled. It was all over the news, and it was all over the front page of the New York Post. There was 1 million people coming to my funeral. Well, the Cardinal came, and I'm not even Catholic. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to end it on a good note. I did. I think it was a B flat.